Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you've noticed, we're in a different location because I'm currently back home for Easter, so we're in my childhood bedroom for the next couple of weeks. But anyway, let's do some personal life updates. Currently home, but also I got my braces off. Look, they're off. Oh my god, it feels so good to have them gone. Oh my god, they were annoying me so much, but they're gone. I'm good and I'm brace free, which means I actually can articulate a bit better now, which is wonderful. But anyway, let's get into what I've been reading recently and some of the new books I picked up because I went charity shopping. Because the charity shopping scene back in my hometown is so much better than I currently live, I have to say. Okay, but anyway, on the train down I took, because it was like a 2.5 hour journey, I read How to Fake It in Hollywood. Oh my god, I love this. This book was so good. I loved it. I loved the different characters. I loved the different points in their life. I loved the progressions. I love how real the characters felt. They actually had real struggles, like real personal struggles, emotional struggles, and I loved how they portrayed each of the people and how they grew, and especially how Ethan grew, because you could see him struggling throughout the entire book and trying to be better and trying to do it, but he just can't. And then when he got to the point where he realised, I need to be better for the people I love, he actually goes and actively gets himself better before he actually tries to become part of their lives again. Because like, I need to be better first before I can be present in their lives, because it's unfair to them. Honestly, I love this book. They actually accepted the advice I normally give to book characters and go get therapy or go get help, because they went and got help, which is brilliant. I loved how they were there for each other though and supported each other. Oh my god, it was such a good read. I just recommend this book. Ava Wilder, really good writing. I really enjoyed this book. I would recommend you go read it. I might do an in-depth review later on in the week to do with this book, but this is mini blog time, so probably not going to get into it. I might though. But I have to say, if you like fake dating romances that turn into real romances with personal problems, relationship problems, there's no third act breakup. It's more of a split that needs to happen so the characters can mature and grow. There's a time skip in it. It's more of an older age gap relationship. So even though it's an age gap relationship, both of them are like, I think the girl is in her late 20s and the guy is like mid early 30s, and they both are just like, we're in this point of life, and like they're both growing and changing as people together, which I honestly love. I really did love this book. And then the next book was on the Kindle. I got my dad to fix it. This is probably the first time you've ever seen my Kindle on this channel, so here it is. I'm not going to expose the stickers on the back for too long, but anyway, I'm currently reading another book on my Kindle that I really like at the minute as well, which is a Mafia Arranged Romance. I love Mafia Arranged Romances. I don't know why. I think it's just escapism, but I finally found one where the main girl is trained in fighting, in weapons and all sorts of combat, but she lied it behind her father's back while pretending to be like a mafia princess, and she's like, actually no, here's your wedding gift. It was 3 guys tied up who were the rats in the mafia she was marrying into. It's like, here's your wedding gift, I hope you like it, I'm going home now, goodbye. And she just walks off whilst actively going in the guy's head. Honestly, she is a queen. I love her. Literally, that's her whole motivation. It's like, I will not be a princess, I am a queen and you will treat me like a queen. And the guy's just like, I love her, I love her, she's amazing, she's psychotic, but I love her. And oh, I'm really loving the book so far. I'm reading, but I'm only like 42% in. So I've got a lot more of that to read. But the book I recently finished reading on Kindle was The Player You Know by Veronica Eden, I think. Oh my god, I did really enjoy that book. It was a brother's best friend, and I can tell you why I read that book. I was sat downstairs playing Minecraft with my little sister, as I do, and she was scrolling through TikTok for a bit, and the song sung by Victoria Justice, which is My Brother's Best Friend, it triggers me. Every single time I hear that song, I have the overwhelming urge to go read a Brother's Best Friend novel. I don't know what's wrong with me, but it does. I just don't know why it is. It's the song that goes like, my brother's best friend is the one for me. Every single time I hear that goddamn song, I have to go read a Brother's Best Friend. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I have to, okay? I have to. But anyway, love that book. Let's see. The problem with Kindle, because I have this one, it's always really hard to get up the book information once I've started reading or read a book. But anyway, it was A Player You Know, book 1 in the South Bay Player. It was about 330 pages long. I really enjoyed reading this. Like, I read this in a day. It was like a good quick read, honestly. I rated it 4 stars. And basically their entire premise of the relationship is the girl is going to college, or uni, as I would know it as, and she's like, I don't want to go with my B card. I want to not be scared. I want to open up my shell. I'm going to approach my best friend's brother who lives next door, who is known as a player, and I know he could help me with this. So she's like, hey, can you help me with all of this? The guy is kind of like, I can't think of her this way, but also kind of likes her at the same time. But he's like, no, I promise I wouldn't. I promised my best friend I wouldn't do that. But she's like, yeah. And he's like, you know what? I'll help you if you help me with my academics and get my life sorted. And whilst it's going on, the guy's like falling more and more in love with her. It's like, she's already in love with him, but she's like, he would never go for a girl like me. He's the player, he doesn't want that. But anyway, the book's in like 2 parts. You have the summer, then you have the fall. And then by the time you get to the fall, he's like, their secrets got out that they've been doing stuff together, and she's gone, we're dating, and she's like, okay, we should stage breakup and just call it quits. People know I don't want to put you in this position. And he's like, no, I'm going to convince her to date extensively until she realises that'll be the perfect boyfriend for her, and then I'm going to go date me in real life, because the dude just doesn't know how to ask out a girl. And she's still like, okay, sure, because she doesn't believe a guy like him would like a girl like her. And he's like, to amend my playboy image that I have and everything. But anyway, they have like this entire thing, and then he's got to the point where he's like, I need to tell her that I love her and I just want to be with her. But men being men and men not being able to describe words correctly go, I'm tired of pretending with you. And she takes it as, oh, he's tired of pretending to be with me and doesn't want to be around me. It's like, cool, okay. And they kind of just cut off. He's like, no, what went wrong? It's like, I was going to tell her. And then it's just, oh, miscommunication. I love miscommunication, though. Miscommunication is one of my favourite things, because I'm just like, just talk. But it's also so funny to read. And then they do, and then they end up together. And, also the brother is like, particularly the brother, just like, oh, I hate this, but also don't hurt my sister. Kind of really like the brother. I might read the second book in the series, because I think it's the brother with someone. I'm not quite sure. But I did really enjoy this one. It's also surfing, so a bit of sports in there as well, which I really appreciated. I think it was set in, like, California. And I liked it because it was like, I'm not quite sure how to describe it. It was just like good vibes. Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it. It was good vibes, especially how like emotionally heavy this book was. It was really nice just to go to this one, just like mellow down. Anyway, the book I'm currently reading on Kindle though, however, is A Vow to Me. Would recommend so far. Loving this book so far. So good. Really good, actually. But anyway, those are the books I'm currently reading. And then the other day, me and my sister went shopping because I needed to get some new clothes for summer and everything. And also, I just wanted to go to the charity shops, because in my area I live in, we have like 2 Age UK ones, but one of the Age UK ones is literally just a bookshop. It's just an Age UK bookshop, and I love that place. They have so many books. It annoys me slightly because they arrange the books alphabetically instead of by genre, so it's really hard to find books sometimes if you don't know exactly what you're looking for. But here are the books I managed to find. So you have The Promise Me Not. If you've never read Say You Swear, oh my god, you need to. Megan Brady, oh my god, I love her. Say You Swear, I read about 2 years ago now, had me crying, bawling my eyes out. Oh my god, the way it hit me in the heart, the tragedy in that book, oh my god, it was so good. It was a sports romance, but the sports was like a minor detail in there. The relationship, all the different levels, and the sadness, and everything that went on in that book, oh my god, I just cried. And my little sister cried, who also read it. And I think my mother read it and also cried. So 3 of the women in my family cried over reading one of the books in this series. So I've got high hopes for this. Very high hopes. But also, you should go read Say You Swear. And this is the book my little sister picked out for me. It is A Killer Vacation. When my little sister picks out a book for me, she picks out a good book. 9 times out of 10, any book she's told me to read has been amazing. I don't know how she does it, but she does it. So, high hopes for this book. And then I also got another one, which was After the Rain. I don't know, but I really like the vibe of like the book cover of this. And she believes in fate, he believes in logic, but this unexpected journey could change everything. I believe it's like a travel one, so I'm feeling this might be a good read as well. But also, I'm incapable of going near a bookshop and not buying a book, obviously. But anyway, that's kind of where I'm at currently. I'm thinking I might do some more Kindle reading, and you might be, Rosie, you have an entire mini bookshelf of books you brought home with you. I'm like, to that I say, yeah, so what? But anyway, there's not much for me to talk about because I'm currently home, so I'm currently not doing too much. I'm just taking it easy, finishing up some uni work, and probably reading more. The problem is back home I just have all my books I've read everywhere, And like, I can't even show you all my books because all my books are strategically packed away in different spots so it doesn't take up all my room. But like, I have books over here, I have books over there, books over there. But yeah, also most of my shelf space is taken up by my pop pads. You can probably see them peeking out the top of here, but it's from like up there down to the floor. And no, I don't have a problem. I just like pop pads, okay? But anyway, that's all I've got for today. In the comments, let me know what you're reading currently or if you have a book recommendation. And I hope you have a nice day and you should go read.